piece is called 300 Horses. There are 300 horses. They're the best horses. They were the best horses. There were 300 horses corralled together. There were 300 horses corralled together because they were sick. It's their fault, said one of the pigs. They deserve it, yelled another. The farmer and the pharmacist conspired together over the oinking and the safety of the kitchen. The medicine is important, so the rest of them don't get sick. We can stop this in its tracks, said the pharmacist. I could just let this batch die out, the farmer replied. Wouldn't leave too much damage. I've got others who ain't sick. Nobody'd miss 'em after a colon. They're more useful like that anyways. The pigs took a vote amongst the other farm animals. And a thing you should know about farm animals is rooster problems are rooster problems. Pig problems are pig problems. Crow problems are crow problems. And horse problems is horse problems if you follow. The pharmacist took his dollar and left. Out of the two available options voted on, help 'em and fuck 'em, who cares was the vote that won that night. Fuck an animal farm, yelled one horse. Fuck this shit, yelled another. Over the next year, as the 300 horses thinned, gaunted, collapsed, the farmer built a slaughterhouse up around the corral. It was hailed as the biggest in the States. After its completion, people came from all around to take a peek in and get a good view of perpetual motion broadcasted. The children these 300 horses had, that are not in the 300 horses, but of the 300 horses, who lived on the outside, mind you, watched and wept and used their tears to revitalize the ink to inscribe their history silently until the ink ran too thin for legibility. After a time, people stopped watching. Some protested and called it a cruel display. The farmer didn't need to listen, though, through the fat wallet he slept on every night. The pharmacist had become very wealthy, preventing other slaughterhouses being built around the rest of the states. He got himself a promotion and a raise. He came back to raise the land inside with righteous fire and left in a flash. The children of the 300 horses, the ones on the outside, mind you, took over the slaughterhouse and entered it as a slaughter home, and took up the names of their ancestors and cleaned up its halls. They took the charred remains of their parents and ground it into fine dust to mix with their tears to bring the ink back to richness so that they could write their own history again. There are 300 horses. They're the best horses.